My name is Mark Martin, and I am the proud principal of the Commodore John Rogers School. We couldn't be more excited to host this event that brings so many valuable partners to the table for such a great cause. This is an incredible collaboration involving Baltimore City Public Schools, the Baltimore City Health Department, Vision to Learn, the Johns Hopkins University, Schools of Education and Medicine, as well as Warby Parker. Here at Commodore, we talk about two things every single day, and that's that our students are going to move from Commodore to college, all 100% for 100%. And so what that means is that every single student, all 900 students matter. And so to that end, in order to move every student from Commodore to college, we work tirelessly as a community school to make sure that all of our students and families have the resources they need to be successful. And that's what makes today so special. The Vision for Baltimore initiative strengthens Commodore's community school approach. Through the efforts of our partners standing up here on this stage, more than 800 students here at this school have been screened and have received vision exams. More than 200 students have received eyeglasses. And the best part about receiving eyeglasses is whether they get broken, if they need to be repaired, they will get replaced, and if they get lost, they will get replaced, and that's a special part of this initiative. If you don't believe me around how important this resource is, listen to one of my students. Amaya said when she received her glasses, "I love my new glasses. Everything is so much clearer and brighter. It's like a whole new world." What Amaya didn't see, she didn't know she couldn't see what she couldn't see. And I think that's what's amazing, is that a whole new world is now open for her, right in front of her eyes. And so we're excited to be part of this good work and overjoyed to celebrate what has led to the 5,000th pair of eyeglasses being given to a Baltimore City public school student. I'm really happy because that student goes here to Commodore. And so I'm now happy to introduce our first speaker today. Join me in welcoming Baltimore City Mayor Catherine Pugh.
First, let me just say how excited I am about this partnership, Bob. Embry, thank you for being here, Able Foundation, and all of you all who are participating. And Ron, I want to thank you so much. Johns Hopkins certainly has been an integral part of this entire partnership. And, you know, I was here, I think it was last year, when we gave out the glasses to one of our young students. And one of the things that we learned is that oftentimes our children get misdiagnosed because they just can't see. And there are parents who can't get them to the eye doctor. There are all kinds of issues that may happen that precludes them from getting their eyeglasses. And just as the principal said, you know, the smiles on the face of the young people, their eyes being opened and able to see, and then they're allowed to vision their future in a better way. So we're excited to be here again today to award more glasses to young people in our school system. And I think in just over 2 years, it's been pointed out that we've given out over 5,000 students free glasses, and that has helped to improve their vision. We have over 62,000 students in Baltimore City Public Schools that may need glasses. But it's programs like this that certainly help us to provide for these young people what they need. Again, I'd like to take an opportunity to present this citation to our group of supporters for Vision for Baltimore. And so I'll hand it off to you, Madam CEO. But more importantly, to say that it is the partnerships. This is what makes these kinds of programs work. And I tell folks it's how we continue to collaborate, work together, and move our city forward. But it is about the future of our young people. So I get the opportunity to present to Glory her pair of glasses. Congratulations. These are yours. So why don't you try them on? Woo! Matches your bow. I really like that. So how do you feel? Good. Well, having said that, I think I'll turn it back over to the principal, who will, I guess, introduce our next speaker, unless you want me to bring her up. Mary Beth Haller is our interim health commissioner of Baltimore City's health department, and she'll make a few remarks.
Thank you. Good morning. I want to thank all of you with us here today. Our Mayor, Catherine E. Pugh, Baltimore City Public Schools CEO, Dr. Sonia Santoli, Johns Hopkins University President, Ron Daniels, the President of Vision to Learn, Ann Hollister, and Head of Social Innovation for Warby Parker, Jesse Sneath, and of course our host, Principal Mark Martin, and the wonderful students of Commodore John Rogers, as well as our other partner schools. Thank you all for your leadership. I'd also like to thank all of our funders, including the Able Foundation and the Annie E. Casey Foundation, for their continuous support of this amazing project. And of course, I want to thank all of our wonderful students here with us today. You're the reason we're here, and you're the reason we do this work. 2 years ago, we launched Vision for Baltimore, a public-private partnership with the Health Department, Vision to Learn, Hopkins, the Baltimore City Public School System, and glasses retailer Warby Parker, who partnered together to make an immediate impact on the students of our city. In 2016, we made a pledge to eliminate barriers to care and to provide high-quality vision services to every student in pre-K through grade 8. Since then, we have screened almost 46,000 students, many of whom would not have been screened without this program. That is about the size of a full crowd at Camden Yards. As a city, we owe it to our children to provide them the best opportunity possible to succeed. This starts with sending kids to class fully prepared to learn. Vision for Baltimore is about that, and about providing every child the right to see, giving everyone an equal opportunity and access to care, and setting our children up for success. Today, we are so thrilled to be here, and we're able to witness the 5,000th pair of glasses being given to glory by our wonderful mayor. Thank you again for joining us as we work in collaboration to make Baltimore a healthier city, especially for our kids. I would now like to introduce to you Dr. Sonia Santolisa, CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools.
Thank you so much, Mary Beth, Mayor Pugh, and Principal Martin. And thank you all for coming here again today. I will say to all the folks here that glasses are very personal for me because I remember being in the 4th grade and thinking that everybody saw things that looked as blurry as I did. I remember thinking everybody must have to squint like this to see the board. And when I went for my test in my elementary school, and they started, and they flash those different things in front of you and you get to see for the first time, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is what the world looks like. And I hadn't known. And I remember that after that, class became a lot more fun. I remember after that, that I liked seeing school plays a whole lot more. And I felt a lot more confident, kind of the way that Glory looks right now with that smile. Now, I didn't have the advantage of having the mayor give me my first pair of glasses. It was a somewhat older gentleman who breathed real heavy, but I was really glad when I got that first pair of glasses, and the world felt like a very different place. So I want to thank all of our partners who understand that the world is a very different place when you are a young person and you can see. It makes you feel better about who you are as a student. It makes you look around and see the possibilities. And because Warby Parker knows that nobody wants to look kind of out of it when you're wearing glasses, they make really cool glasses, right? So I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank you for being really on-the-ground partners and giving us a living, breathing example of what we mean in city schools when we say we educate the whole child. But in order to educate the whole child, we need our partners in the health department and City Hall and Johns Hopkins and just all of the wonderful folks that come together on a day like this. Thank you again. Know that these young people, their future success, my future success, was done in part because people cared enough to make sure that we could see. And without further ado, I will turn it over to President Daniels, the president of Johns Hopkins University, who has been a wonderful partner with us in this effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Santolisa. Look, one of the things I've learned over the many years that I've had chances to speak in Baltimore City Public Schools is the following: just because you have glasses doesn't mean you have the patience to sit through lots of long speeches. So I'm going to be very brief and simply to echo what others have said, how lucky we feel to be part of this great collaboration led by the mayor, but with all the various partners, philanthropic, governmental foundations that have come through to come together to make this all happen. And for me, what this really represents is the best of Baltimore. That is, we all saw a relatively obvious and in some ways a simple problem. That is, we knew that you guys were being screened, but at the end of the day, not everyone who needed glasses was getting glasses. And then what has come together in response to that awareness is really amazing. And also what's amazing is that it was done so quickly. This program is just a few years old, and already there are 5,000 people with these great glasses from Warby Parker, who, by the way, Warby Parker is this amazing company that was started by a Hopkins graduate. So for the students who are here today, I say to you, you've got your glasses. This is going to help you in so many different dimensions of your life, but particularly at school. We know you're going to thrive now with these glasses. You were thriving forward, but you're going to do so much better. And so my hope is that at about, looking at the average age, about 10 years' time, some of you will come to Johns Hopkins. You'll be students, first-year students at Johns Hopkins. And by the way, there's an amazing financial aid program for students coming into Johns Hopkins now. And you'll graduate from Johns Hopkins, and then you'll start a company or do something really amazing that you'll be able to give back to your community in the way that our graduate was able to do so. So there's a perfect circle here that starts with you, obviously, being able to see clearly. So just simply, again, thank you for allowing us to be part of this, and we just are so looking forward to the kind of success that you're going to have in the years to come.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ann Hollister, the president of Vision to Learn. And I just want to say on behalf of Vision to Learn, we love being a part of the Vision for Baltimore team. Today we're celebrating, Gloria, you getting your the 5,000th pair of glasses here in Baltimore. Thank you for being willing to do that. But what we're really looking forward to, Gloria, is the next 5,000, because we know, given our experience around the country, that there are probably at least another 5,000 kids in Baltimore who need glasses, in addition to the children here at Commodore. So we look forward to working with our partners, President Daniels, Mayor Pugh, Supervisor Santoli, to make that happen. And I'd just like to acknowledge a couple of people who made Vision to Baltimore happened from day one. Congressman John and April Delaney were very generous supporters of ours, as was the ABLE Foundation. It's good to see Bob here. And President Daniels, there's two people at Johns Hopkins who I'm sure you know well, but I just want to tell you that Vision to Learn was founded by my boss, Austin Butner, but we consider the father of Vision for Baltimore to be Dr. Josh Sharfstein. He made it happen from day one. And day in and day out, this program has worked thanks to Dr. Megan Collins, and it's great to see Megan here always. Finally, I'd like to introduce the head of social innovation at Warby Parker. There's Jesse Sneath. There's nobody who does social innovation better than Warby Parker, and we are so grateful that we've been able to partner here, and we hope to partner with additional places. Jesse?
Hi, I'm Jessie from Warby Parker. Hi, so happy to be here. I remember when I first realized just how transformative a pair of glasses can be for a student. I was in a classroom doing research around how we might build a program similar to the one we're here today to celebrate. On a particular day years ago, I met a student who was known at school for being disruptive and disengaged. He shared with me that he was often reprimanded for his behavior. Fast forward to a month later, we realized that he was dealing with vision impairment issues and that were going unnoticed and unaddressed. Almost immediately after receiving a pair of prescription glasses, his day-to-day experience at school was transformed. Curious about the recent change, he explained to me that his talking in class was actually an earnest effort to have his classmates share notes and information that was on the board. Embarrassed to tell his teacher, his vision impairment issues manifested as disruptive classroom behavior. Unfortunately, this story is common. Providing a pair of glasses can just radically transform a student's academic, social, and future economic potential. Vision for Baltimore, as we know, was created to address this challenge. We're honored to be working with the Baltimore Health Department, Baltimore City Schools, Johns Hopkins, and Vision to Learn to meet students where they are and provide the care that they need. As an Ira brand, we think a lot about how glasses can be used for self-expression and to build confidence. We designed a collection of glasses specifically for this program so students can select the frames that that help them feel best. Kids have been particularly excited about the purple frames inspired by the Baltimore Ravens. We're proud of what we've been able to accomplish so far and can't wait to continue to build Vision for Baltimore. We believe this program is a successful example of the impact multi-sector partnership can have on students, and proud to be part of a program that is really setting the standard for school-based vision care for cities across the country. Thank you.
So having said that, I don't know if there are any questions, but I think we can give our students a big round of applause too. You all really look good in those glasses. So again, thank you to all of our partners. Thank you everyone for being here. And we look forward to a brighter future for Gloria and the rest of our students. Thank you.